Hello everyone. So in the last video we did part A of the Goldman question from capital budgeting. In this video we'll be doing the part B. Now, so in part A what did we do? So part A we evaluated if the gold mine should be opened in year 0 or if it should be opened in year 1 when the price is higher. Okay, and so how did we come to a conclusion? We calculated the NPV of the project in both such cases, and we compared the NPV, and we saw that NPV of opening the mine in gold in year 0 was negative, and NPV of opening the mine in year 1 when the prices are higher was positive. So we concluded that the gold mine should be opened in year 1 when the prices are higher. Okay, that was subdivision A of the question. Now let's see subdivision B, a very important and very interesting adjustment. Let's see. So what difference would it make to your decision? They're asking what difference would it make to your decision if you could costlessly but irreversibly shut down the mine at any stage. Okay, in subdivision B, one additional information or right they're giving to you that you can decide to close the mine, shut down the mine at any stage. Okay, and if you have this option, how will this change your decision? What difference would it make to your decision? How will this change your decision? Which decision? Decision taken in part A, that you will be opening the mine in year 1 when the prices are higher instead of opening the mine in year 0. So if you are been given this option to shut down the mine when you want, whenever you want, how will this change your decision? Okay, and next what are they asking? Show the value of the abandonment option. Okay, along with that they're asking you to calculate the value of the abandonment option. So what is this abandonment option? How do we proceed? Go ahead with subdivision B. Okay, now everyone, subdivision B, what are they telling you? They're giving you a right to close the mine whenever you want to. Now when will you close the mine? Why should you close the mine? When the mine will generate some revenue, no? Why should you decide to close the mine? You'll decide to close the mine when it is incurring loss. And how will your mine incur a loss? Yes, when the selling price is lesser than the extraction cost. How much is the extraction cost? 4,600. And when the selling price of 1 ounce of gold is below 4,600, there's no point of operating the mine because it will only incur losses. Yes, so what are we going to do in both the cases? That is opening the mine in year 0 and opening the mine after 1 year when the price is higher. In both these cases, we'll go and look if there are any prices which are below the extraction cost, and if we find any such case, then we'll have to decide carefully that should the mine be closed at that point of time or not. Yes, okay, let's see. So let's start with the first case, that's opening the mine today. Okay, all of you, so this is the decision tree which we had constructed in the previous part. So now what we'll be doing in the previous part, no, we did not make this decision evaluation at all. We did not evaluate if the prices are below the extraction cost or not. What we did in subdivision A, whatever are the prices, yes, we sold at that price the gold, and we incurred the extraction cost, and net was the profit or loss or whatever it was. Okay, this time let's evaluate each of the prices one by one, and let's try to find out such prices which are below the extraction cost. Okay, so in year 1, so we're opening the mine in year 0, no? So in that case, in year 1 the price is 5,500 above the extraction cost. We'll go ahead, we won't shut down. Then 4,500 is the price, and this is below the extraction cost of 4,600. So should we shut down? We have to be very careful, because if you shut down the mine, yes, it cannot be reversed irreversibly. It cannot be reversed. You cannot reopen it. Once you shut down the mine, you have shut it down. You cannot open it again when the prices are higher. Okay, so look at this price, 4,500. So yes, this is below the extraction cost, but if you wait for one more year, it can give you a price of rupees 5,000, which is above the extraction cost. Yes, and if you wait for further one more year, it can give you a price of 5,500, which is even more above the extraction cost. So what would be a feasible decision is to not close the mine at year 1. Okay, because there are possibilities of profit in subsequent year. Okay, let's go to year 2. When the price is 6,000, we'll continue extraction. When price is 5,000, we'll continue extraction. Again 5,000 price will continue extraction. Okay, price becomes 4,000. What should we do? Now here it is not feasible to continue extraction, no? Because selling price is 4,000, extraction cost is 4,600. 600 you will incur a loss. But you're already in year 2. You're already extracting whatever you extracted has to be sold. Yes, so you don't have an option. You'll have to sell at the price of rupees 4,000 if the 4,000 price occurs. But what you can do is look at the prices in year 3. So in year 2, when the price is 4,000, in year 3 the price is 4,500 or 3,500. Yes, both these prices are below the extraction cost of 4,600. So what you can do is year 2 when the price is 4,000, okay, you sell it for 4,000, but in year 3 please close the mine. Abandon the mine in year 3. Do not extract the mine, extract the gold in year 3, because you know in year 3 the price would either be 4,500 or it will either be 3,500. In both the cases you'll incur a loss. Yes, so at this price and at this price, at these 2 point of time, we would shut down the mine. Okay, so what will happen if you shut down the mine? You would be protected from loss. How much loss you will save? So when the price is 4,500, how much loss you will save? You will save a loss of 100 rupees. Extraction cost 4,600, selling price 4,500, loss 100 rupees. And when the selling price was 3,500, and because of shutting down the mine, how much loss you will save? 1,100. So the total loss you have saved 1,200. Definitely we'll have to do average. This is not the right value to convey as loss, but we'll have to do average and we'll see. So what are we going to calculate now? We're going to calculate something called value of abandonment. Value of abandonment. Okay, now what do you mean by value of abandonment? Now in year 3, if you had continued at these 2 points, it would not have generated profit. Instead you would have incurred losses. Yes, now because of stopping the mine in year 3, you will not be incurring this loss, because of what will happen? Your overall profit from the business project would be higher. Yes, so see everyone, in year 1 you had made profits. Year 2, you had made profits. Year 3, if you continue extraction when the price is 4,500, 3,500, you would incur loss. Because that what will happen? Whatever profit you earned in year 1 and year 2, that will get eaten away. So the overall profit on the project would get reduced if you continue operating in year 3. So by stopping the operations in year 3, abandoning, closing the mine in year 3, what will happen? Your overall profit is going to increase. Now why will that increase? Because the losses you'll be protected from. You won't incur the losses. So the present value of this losses which you'll be saved is called the value of abandonment. So let's see. So at 4,500 when the price is, how much loss you'll be saving? Around 100 rupees. And when the price is 3,500, you will be protected from a loss of 1,100 rupees. Okay, multiplied with the probability 0.125, average loss by calculating, into 1,000 ounces a year, divided by, so we have to discount, we need the present value. So how many times will discount? 3 times, year 3 to year 2, then year 2 to year 1, year 1 to year 0. So divided by 1.10 to the power 3, and how much we get? So the total value of losses in year 3 is 1,50,000 divided by 1.10 to the power 3. So year 3, everyone, if you had continued operation, you might have incurred a loss of 1,50,000. So better to stop it. And by stopping this, yes, you have protected yourself from loss of 1,50,000. And what is the current value of this loss in year 0? So the present value of this loss is rupees 1,12,697. This is called value of abandonment. Okay. Now next, but what are they asking in the question? So they have asked in the question, show the value of abandonment option. Okay, that we have showed the value of abandonment for the first case. For second case, that is opening the mine in year 1 when the price is higher. For that case also we have to show the abandonment value. Okay, so one part we have completed. One more thing, what are they asking in solution B? What difference would it make to your decision? Okay, if you could abandon the mine, will that change your decision? What was the decision which you had taken? We had decided to open the mine when in year 1 when price is higher instead of year 0. Yes, now will this change the decision? Will this, looking at this abandonment value of 1,12,697, will you say that instead of opening in year 1, let's open it in year 0? Will you say let's check? So in order to evaluate that, what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the new NPV. There's a new NPV, that is revised NPV with abandonment option. So how much will be the new NPV? What was the previous NPV we calculated? Let's go and take the value. It was 5,280 negative. 5,280 negative was the previous NPV. So previous NPV was 5,280 negative, and because of abandoning, now we will save losses of 1,12,697. So what will be our revised NPV? It is now going to be positive 1,07,417. Now this is going to be our new revised NPV, 1,07,417, by opening the mine in year 0. Now should you open the mine in year 0 or should you open in year 1? Let's compare. So what was the NPV of opening the mine in year 1? How much? It was 5,62,803. Okay, now still the NPV of opening the money in year 1 is higher than the NPV of opening the money in year 0. So our decision will not change. So you can write down decision of opening the mine in year 1 when the price is high. When the price is high, shall not change. Okay, shall not change. Fine. Now one more thing we have to calculate, what? Value of abandonment of the second option, that is opening the mine in year 1. Let's say. Okay, so this is the decision tree which we had constructed for opening the mine in year 1 when the price is high. So again, let's repeat. Let's look for market prices of gold per ounce which are lesser than the extraction cost of 4,600. Let's do that activity again. Okay, so we'll be opening the mine in year 1. So 5,500 was the price. Year 2, the prices can be 6,000 and 5,000. Both are about the extraction cost. Year 3, the prices can be 6,500 is okay. 5,500 is good. 5,500 is good. 4,500 is the price in year 3. Oh, okay, so 4,500. Should we continue extraction? Now, see, in year 3, the price is 4,500. So we cannot stop the mine that, because already we have extracted. Whatever we have extracted has to be sold. But what can be done? When the price is 4,500 in year 3, you know in year 4 the price is going to be 5,000 or 4,000. Correct? Okay. And if the price is going to be 5,000 in year 4, you will be making a profit of how much? 400 rupees. Okay. And if the price is 4,000 in year 4, you would incur a loss. How much? Of 600 rupees. So what you can do is you can see that the loss is going to be higher than the profit. So you can take a decision that when in year 3 the price becomes 4,500, yes, I will not operate the mine in year 4. So here we will shut down the mine at these two prices. Okay everyone, hope you are clear. So when the price reaches 4,500 in year 3, we will shut down the mine in which year? In year 4, not in year 3. Year 3 you will have to already extract, you will have to sell. In year 4 you will shut down the mine. Okay, year 4 you are shutting down the mine. What is happening? Let's see. If you shut down the mine when the price was 5,000, you would forego profit. How much profit will you forego? Profit of 400 rupees will forego. And when you shut down the mine when the price is 4,000, you will protect yourself from a loss of how much? 600 rupees. Loss of 600 rupees. Okay. And what has been the net impact of this? If you see, you can see it has been 200 loss. You are protecting yourself. So by shutting down the mine in year 4, yes, when the price in year 3 was 4,500, you are saving, you're protected from an average loss of 200 rupees. Okay, but this is not the right way to calculate the loss. We have to calculate as done in the previous case. So now let's calculate value of abandonment as we had done previously. Okay, so how much profit will be losing at 5,000 rupees if we abandon the mine? We're losing a profit of 400 rupees. And how much loss will be protecting? We will be protected from loss of rupees 600. Okay, so into the probability into number of ounces each year. Now we want the present value. So let's first calculate value of abandonment in year 1, because in this case we are opening the mine in year 1, no? So NPV also we calculate in year 1, then we calculate the NPV in year 0. So here also let's calculate the value of abandonment first in year 1. So divided by 1.10 to the power 3. That is why 3 times discounting from year 4 to year 3 you must go, then year 3 to year 1 is year 3 to year 2, then year 2 to year 1. Okay, so year 4 to year 3, 3 to 2, 2 to 1. So 3 times will be discounting. So how much we get? So 25,000 rupees of loss you'll be saving in year 4 divided by the factor. So what is the present value in year 1? Present value in year 1 is 18,783. Okay, but we want the value of abandonment in year 0. How do we calculate that? How do we calculate the value of abandonment option in year 0? Yes, so 18,783 is the value of abandonment in year 1. Okay, and in year 1 when the prices are high, what was the probability of the price being high in year 1? 0.50. And in year 1 we know there's also a probability of 0.5 that the price will be less, that was 4,500. And in such case when the price is low in year 1 we would not open the mine. If you don't open the mine, NPV will be 0, abandoned value will definitely be 0 because you're not opening the mine, so there's nothing to abandon, so 0. And we want the present value in year 1, so discount once. So how much do we get? 18,783 rupees 8,538. 8,538 is the value of abandonment in year 0. Okay, so hope all of you are clear. So this is a very important question, everyone. It was first asked, I think so, in the 2004 around 20 marks. So it has been coming after that multiple times in our SFM CA final exams. Okay, so all of you go through the questions, go through the solution. If anything, anywhere, if you are not clear, you can contact me again. I do not mind clarifying your doubts a number of times. Okay, thank you.